MMA Boxing Talk here, coming at you with another video. This is a post-fight video for a heavyweight fight that just took place in the UFC. Francis Ngannou gets the TKO stoppage against Curtis Blaydes. Now, two massive heavyweights, both 6'4". Francis Ngannou, 251 pounds, 83-inch reach. And you know, Curtis Blaydes, 6'4". I think he weighed in at 264. So he had 15 pounds on Ngannou. He has an 80-inch reach, but Ngannou ended up getting the stoppage. The doctor stopped it after the second round. Curtis Razor Blaydes, his right eye was closed shut completely closed shut. Couldn't see out of the eye at all. The doctor knew it, and he put up, how many fingers am I holding? And Curtis Blaydes couldn't see, so he goes to grab the ref's hand so he could feel how many fingers, and the ref stops it right away. Good decision by the ref, and Francis Ngannou just demolished this guy. Landed some heavy blows. Like I said, his whole right eye was totally closed shut. Francis Ngannou, huge, powerful southpaw, was tagging him enough throughout that fight. It was an exciting fight, in the beginning, the first two rounds, Curtis Blaydes got two takedowns on Francis Ngannou in that fight, but Francis Ngannou, he hurt Curtis Blaydes more than once in that fight. I think once or twice in that second round, or in the first round, he wobbled him. He hurt him a bit. He dropped him with a punch, I think, in the second round. And I mean, within a minute or two of that second round, Blaydes' eye was totally closed shut. So he couldn't even really see by the last bit of that second round. So it was a good call by the doctor, stopping it. He couldn't see at all. His eye was totally closed shut. But Francis Ngannou, man, he is a dangerous striker. So much power. The most vicious uppercuts I've seen. His uppercuts are very, Junior Dos Santos-esque. Very powerful, very fast. Just vicious. If he connects, it is lights out. And his first UFC debut against Henrique, I can't remember, he's a Brazilian, Henrique. He drops him with a one-punch knockout, uppercut, vicious, and he was throwing them. He was tagging Blaydes with some uppercuts, some overhand rights, some hooks. But this guy, just a very, very dangerous fighter. I didn't make a prediction video on this fight, but I had Francis Ngannou winning this one, and I'm glad he got the job done. He just battered Curtis Blaydes, who was his toughest opponent to date. Curtis Blaydes he might be a UFC debut as well, but Francis Ngannou hadn't really faced anyone big, solid, a strong wrestler, who had some power as well. He was clipping Francis Ngannou with some straights, some jabs, I should say, but in the end, Francis Ngannou, just too much power. Very, very exciting fighter to watch. Francis Ngannou, you got to check him out. Now, I can't wait to see who they put him up against next. Hopefully they can give him a top 15 ranked opponent. That'd be great. Get him on the map a little bit. But he's a very exciting fighter. He will be a fan favorite if he continues, to improve and keep getting bigger fights. Just a treat to watch. But if you like the video, subscribe. That's it for this one. MMA Boxing Talk. Peace.